Good evening from Epiphany Lutheran Church here in Richmond, Virginia. It's Saturday, October 10th, and we welcome you to Music Minute. We're going to take a look at the hymns for tomorrow's worship, and we're going to go in order today. I know, what's wrong, right? So 2 weeks in a row, that's in order. So, O Day Full of Grace and Gladness, that is our gathering hymn tomorrow. Originally, this tune appeared in Chris Wordsworth's Hymn Holy Year collection, and it was entitled Sunday. So it really kind of set the tone for the entire collection, but because it was this gathering, beginning of time, beginning of the week, all those sorts of beginnings were being featured there. This is another anonymous tune, though, and it comes to us from, we believe it came from the German Roman Catholics. And the tune is likely an English name that was provided by an English editor that really is remembering a place or a person, perhaps. We're not even sure of that. So it really doesn't have any great story to go with it, but it's a singable tune. I think you'll recognize it. Maybe not exactly in this fashion that we're going to play now here on the organ with some bright trumpets, but hope you enjoy O Day Full of Grace and Gladness. Issues with that note that holds over. So my apologies for that. We'll get that fixed one of these days. Okay. You might recognize after you heard the tune that tune has several other texts to it as well that you might be more familiar with, but probably a tune that most people know. All right, let's go to a tune that maybe you don't know. It's time for something new. We're going to go to the piano, and our next tune is called La Paz del Señor, or in English, The Peace of the Lord. So this is as you might have guessed, a Spanish text and tune, and it was translated in many languages after it was written, but English actually was not the first translation, believe it or not. German was the first translation. It took us in the English language to take quite a few years before we got this translation, all the way to 1980. So that was done in South America, and this hymn was actually written for its author's seminary class in order to teach them the meaning of the sharing and the giving of the peace. So the text reminds us through repetition at the beginning that peace is found in Jesus, while the second half or the remainder of the stanzas tell us that peace is within us. We have to receive it. We have to be open to it. And it talks about the peace within, basically. So hopefully his students learned a little bit about the sharing of the peace, and so can we. So this is the peace of the Lord. So a typical Latin Spanish flair to it, and hopefully you found a little bit of peace in there yourself. We're going to go back to the organ for another Latin tune, and this is The Trumpet Sound, the Angels Sing. The tune name is The Feast is Ready. So this is written by Graham Kendrick, who is actually the son of a Baptist minister, and he studied to be a teacher. That didn't work out so well. So he turned contemporary folk rock singer and songwriter. He got his training in a coffee bar. So how Lutheran is that? He may have been the son of a Baptist minister, but you know, Lutherans and their coffee, we got to have that. So this is a fun tune. Certainly our congregation enjoys it immensely when we sing it here. And it has syncopation, triplets, and it looks at all those good things. Trumpets, and this thankful song, welcome, lavish, songs of thankfulness, and all these great things. So, the feast is ready. feast certainly is ready. So thank you for joining us this evening. Hope you enjoyed that. And if you're joining us tomorrow for worship in person, that is at 10 o'clock in the parking lot, just like last week, so no need to sign up. Just bring your working FM car radio. And if you're going to join us online, we will be on here on Facebook and YouTube at 10:30. We hope to see you then, and we'll see you again next week. Thanks.